last leave off when I was on the topic about this entire tournament situation that Jelani found himself in and also pretty much just created. But we have to talk about what led up to the tournament before. So we're going to talk about the entire Tricksters versus Eclipse clan battle all the way back from 2020. Because that one is where all hell broke loose. Well, let's have some fun, shall we? Yeah. I want you to take a good look at this bracket. Now, if you look carefully, Jelani's name is at the top left-hand corner, but if you look across from his name, that is the situation that we are about to discuss. This gets dark. Let me first off by saying, this was also Jelani's idea. It's kind of funny how almost any idea that Jelani ever has, it always ends up in smoke, in failure, or whatever other word you want to describe to say how much of an idiot he is when it comes to just ideas. And let me tell you why this is probably just one of the most dumbest mistakes he ever could have made, and probably the worst mistake that would change the rest of his future on LBP for the greater fucking good. So this was at the literal start of 2020, like it was at the beginning of that year, and it's kind of ironic that it happens that year because that happened to have been the worst year for just anyone on planet Earth. But Jelani, what he experienced should have been a sign of the things that were to come for the rest of that year, because man, things just went downhill even further out of this. So as I said, Jelani was the one that had the idea for this entire clan battle, because during this point, he's been on LBP for about at least 2 weeks, consistently training and slapping with TT and everyone else. So in Jelani's words, he's at the most tip-top shape that he's ever been in quite a while. He was said to be stronger than his original prime, whenever that could have been. He probably said like 2015 or 16 or something. Regardless, he was at the best tip-top shape he could have ever possibly been. And to me, I'm thinking like, oh snap, that means that Jelani is going to be probably putting in work. But there was also another part of me that doubts it, like, knowing Jelani, something about this just is going to end up in failure. Well, I didn't think that him ending up in failure would mean that he would get bodied by one of the Tricksters members before the clan battle can even commence. Let me explain. Jelani has this overall problem where he likes to just think with his head up his own ass rather than think about the entire situation moving forward. And he's just not good at planning things out at all. And with this entire video, you're just going to see exactly why. Jelani thought, oh, maybe if I just take out one of their players right now, there'd be no point to. I actually don't know what Jelani's overall thought process was. They're fighting Guichibo so early before the battle couldn't even start. Like, he literally destroyed the operation before the operation could really take off. This is how it starts. TT had already previously told me that he had just defeated one of their members. I don't know who that could have been. It could have been literally anyone. Modi defeats Chris, and Nightstroke defeats JP Marley. So at this point, the clan is already on a 3-0 win streak. So Jelani steps in is where he just messes that entire win streak up, because he's supposed to be the best player in our entire crew. Well, I say our, even though I wasn't really a part of it. I was just kind of more of the spectator, and Jelani wanted to be the guy to like make music and shit for like whatever tournament this was going to end up being. Obviously, I didn't, because I already know that this shit was not going to go anywhere. But that's not the point. instead of me just sitting here trying to explain exactly how bad Jelani took it, because this was a very devastating loss to say the least, but I have to show you just how bad it was, because Jelani was getting clowned during the fight, after the fight. Nigga was on silent. It was just, yeah, it was bad, bro. Like, this was a bad time for Jelani. And for all things to come later on in the future. As you can see by the screenshot, Guichibo had the score at 130-40 in his favor. And as you can see, Jelani's trying to make excuses and discredit why he's losing. I mean, yeah, Guichibo's known for having a cheap-ass fighting style. I'm not honestly with it either. Like, honestly, that's just kind of fucking lame. But at the same time, he still beat you fair and square, so you can't really just go out and just say that he's bad when he's using all these cheap tactics just to beat you. Not to also mention that it was 4 fucking times that he beat you, bro. I'm just saying. And then after the fight, fucking Guichibo is just in pod, just sunning this nigga Jelani to the point to where he doesn't even say anything anymore. Bro has not said a single word almost since the fight was over. And it's honestly just pretty fucking embarrassing, bro. Like, Jelani, I can't believe you sat here and said that Guichibo never aced you to Jelani just to get him to believe your side of the story, bro. When 20 to 30 different motherfuckers, almost the entire community knows about your fucking debacle with this man. It's not even fucking funny. Really, bro? I wasn't there during all of what happened between Jelani and Guichibo's fights, but I was told everything afterwards because I woke up to the aftermath of what happened. So, it's January 2020. I forgot what day it is exactly, but like I said, it's the beginning of January in 2020. It's kind of ironic how he has all this happen at the start of the year. I wake up to a bunch of texts just spamming my phone from Discord to Instagram to Snapchat. I'm talking Morphic hit me up, TT hit me up, some of the Tricksters hit me up, talking about Guichibo H. Jelani twice. And it's just it was kind of hard for me to believe at first, because this is the same Jelani that's said to be in his tip-top shape, and he's over here losing to Guichibo, one of their best players. I'm assuming was their best player at the time. So yeah, I get told that, but it's not just that. It's the amount of evidence I was shown about what Jelani went through. Apparently, TT and him were in a call after Jelani had previously just gotten bodied, and oh man, this man, he said it almost sounded like Jelani was about to cry on the phone from what he sounded like. He said, "God, I don't know what happened. I thought I was at my prime. I was doing so well. I was at the tip-top best shape of my entire career, and then I just get aced like that. God, what do I do?" He's like, "Please, can I have another chance?" That's what Jelani sounds like. Not to mention. So, it's at this point is where I'm like, bro, Jelani, you already fumbled the bag bad enough, but now you're over here sounding like you sounded like you just got your nuts stomped on, bro. Like, you just sound like you just got stomped on in a pair of Timbs. God, I've been pushed off my throne. I'm finished. This nigga, bro. This nigga took a losing so bad that this man is like typing in fucking poems. This man is typing like an anime character that just lost an important match in his fucking life, and it's kind of the bad part about it. This nigga Jelani's entire life, he really believes that he's an anime character. It's actually kind of scary to think about, because like every time this man takes such a big fucking loss and defeat, this man will start typing paragraphs about how he is just defeated, finished. Like, bro, Goku doesn't do this much shit. Naruto doesn't do. What anime character do you know that does this? Like Jelani, you are just a fucking disgrace. I don't think Jelani begins to understand how big of a fucking deal this is. Like, you went and got all these Ojins in this damn clan battle thinking this is about to be a big thing just to drag them down with your bullshit. Like, bro, KB wasn't even in this shit because he already knew this shit was about to be a flop, so he was not even part of the damn tournament. And then this man makes Handsome George and fucking Grizzly and a whole bunch of other members come out of the fucking retirement just for this entire thing not to go anywhere. Like, Jelani, do you understand how much of a fucking dumbass you are? How do you get people from our era thinking that this is gonna be such a cool little throwback get together type of thing, and you fuck it over? And it's because of that, it leads to this next segment of the story, which is all of what happened recently. We're about to get into the story of the Eclipse tournament of May 2022, because this is all what it leads up to. So now that we're caught up with all of Jelani's past bullshit, it's time to talk about the recent shit. This is all of what happened present day. And honestly, this stuff is still pretty recent. This shit only happened like, at the time of this recording, it at least happened only about 3 weeks ago. At the least. So, let me first off by saying, there was many problems leading up to before this entire tournament started, but I'm going to tell you exactly how I even knew about this tournament to begin with. So, I get a message from Chris on my Instagram saying that Jelani was planning on doing a tournament where he wanted everyone to enter, and the cash prize is a $1,000 fucking dollars. Do you not understand? Like, okay, usually with most tournaments back then, Ninja J, all he would do is just do like a $20 PlayStation Network gift card or some shit. That was understandable, but this man is talking about dropping an entire rack on a Slapsters tournament. Not to mention, he had just came back from being overseas in the Navy. He makes it seem like it's a big fucking deal. When he was overseas, he was crying about possibly being deployed during the fucking war. So honestly, he gets no cool points for that. And the fact that you are overseas with a bunch of men and bullets and fucking guns and you still come back home bitch made, that makes no sense. And then not only that, it's kind of weird that this man is only going to drop an entire rack on the Slapsters tournament when damn near most of the entire bracket was filled with mostly just Tricksters members. So you're dropping a tournament to put in only $1,000, which is already a crazy fucking number. But then you're basically just going to be giving away free money to the niggas that just embarrassed you 2 years ago.
What?
Like, there's 10 different names, all just part of one fucking clan. But that's not even the worst of it. Because like I said, there was many issues leading up to the tournament before the tournament started. And it's all issues that Jelani was causing. He was promising a huge ass cash prize, which just that just seemed too unrealistic of a fucking number. And then he's promising that, again, top tier Ojins from my era. You see how this is a fucking pattern? He's promising the same people from the last fucking time was going to show up for this tournament. I already knew that was bullshit because no one fucks with Jelani after that shit. You made Handsome George waste money by purchasing a PS3, hoping that he would be entering a damn Slapsters tournament that never happened. All because you wanted to get so headstrong and think that you could just take on one of the Trickster members on your own, and that you eventually get bodied, you get so fucking butt hurt that you quit, you leave, you disappear from LBP and just PlayStation Network for 2 years, just to find out that you're overseas, just to come back just to flex your own ego more. And then not only that, we haven't heard from fucking Nightstroke in who knows how long. We had him originally on standby just in case that the tournament was still going to go through. But no, we never hear from him again because of you, Jelani. Like, when's the last time anyone has heard from Nightstroke? Because of the entire Jelani situation. My point exactly. Here's another issue that happened. So, Jelani was working on a few maps for the tournament, and his profile, because you know Little Big Planet 3 is just the most broken, most piece of shit game ever. Why did they leave us with this damn game in not LBP 2? I'll never understand it. But so yeah, knowing how broken LBP 3 is, his profile got corrupted, so which means he lost all his data. So me just thought, you know what, let me help Jelani out, because honestly, I did not feel like having my time be wasted waiting on him to work on another damn map for the tournament, because I was already behind I'm still behind schedule on shit that I need to be doing, because if you haven't noticed on the channel, I have not uploaded any recent music, or just haven't been uploading at all because of this fucking tournament. So that's why I'm a little bit annoyed. But it's okay, because I'm reaping the benefits some way or another. If I can't upload music, then Jelani, I'm gonna use your downfall to get back up to where the fuck I was supposed to be, you dick. And anyway, so yeah, his profile gets corrupted, and I offer up some of my Smash Bros maps because everyone knows that I've been making Smash Bros maps ever since I recently just got back into creating. And of course, Jelani, with his own head up his own ass and his own ego and whatever the fuck else you want to say, he wants to just flat out disrespect me and just say that, oh, my map is okay, or let me just start by saying this. When I knew that he was about to be on some bullshit, I did not try to continue the conversation any further than I knew it would have went. I literally finished off the conversation with, aight, bruh, you got it. Because I did not feel like hearing his bullshit. But even after I said that exact phrase, that man decided to keep running his mouth like a fucking female. So, I'm like, you know what? I'm not having the bullshit no more. So since you want to disrespect me and talk about how my map is garbage or whatever the fuck, what's garbage to me is how you're trying to drop a rack on a bunch of niggas that already had exposed and embarrassed you, and you're still trying to flesh your fucking ego when you know that you're a fucking fraud. And he did not take that well. Even though I'm not even in the wrong for anything I did. I just tried to help this bitch ass nigga out. But instead of that, he kicks me from the Discord server. And I am so glad that I have the aftermath of what happened on video. Allow me to show you exactly what happened.
My map, I pretty much got all of my data deleted. I have no problem. Yes, I have no problem with recreating another map or doing another map. That's not the issue. I don't care.
Bro, why you keep so?
Can you let me speak, please? Can you let me speak, please? Can you let me speak, please? Like, I just need like 2 minutes of your time. Okay.
All right, bro, you got it. You got it.
All right. So I built that map. I have no problem with redoing it. That's not really the issue. I don't care. So that's why I asked y'all. I was like, are y'all cool with a Spear Pillar remake? And he gave me 2 recommendations. I looked at the pictures. I thought they were nice, but I don't want to use somebody else's map for my tournament. So that's literally it. It's not a bash towards whatever he created or whatever like that. I just want everything in this tournament to be from me to y'all. So I don't understand why he had to go out of his way just to straight up disrespect me for no fucking reason.
Honestly,
like,
Jelani, you gotta be bigger than that, bro. listen, Jelani, I'm gonna be real, bro. You're gonna have to be bigger than that. You can't, bro. Sora's
Bro,
literally your tournament, bro. You're gonna let what Sora says like get under your skin? Come on, bro. Like,
I mean,
get that
not
shit, bro.
necessarily, but it's just like if I'm going out of my way to do this for y'all, like, what the fuck?
And you gotta think about the intentions. The whole reason this shit happened, right, is because that nigga tried to help you. You know what I mean? That's where it all comes from. He tried to help you by suggesting you use a map that you said no. You know what I mean? He didn't want to listen to that. Okay, fine, but that's you gotta look at it like that. You know what I mean? That nigga
Yeah,
tried to
but he
help
didn't
you
want to listen
over
to
some
that. Doesn't
shit.
mean you have to openly disrespect me out of nowhere over some
Yeah,
bullshit. That
I
doesn't
agree.
even matter.
I don't think you deserve to be disrespected either. But at the same time,
Which is
Jelani,
crazy because I'm dropping a rack on y'all and y'all are just gonna fucking disrespect me like that. Like that's fucking crazy, bro.
I'm
That's
taking
Jelani,
that
crazy.
rack
Hey,
right
I'm
away,
not
bro.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Modi. You sound sexy as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's insane.
Huh? Got some funnies, but
Buggy, you're gay as fuck, boy.
oh
Who,
god. Oh yeah, Bug Eater, fuck your one-eyed uncle, dumbass
Bro,
nigga.
shut the fuck
Nigga,
up, bitch.
nigga, your uncle
You're a
ugly
whole
shit.
bitch,
Nigga,
bro.
fuck your
You take this
ass
whole
nigga.
game serious, bro. I'll smack you
Your
in your
uncle,
fucking
nigga,
head,
your
grandma. Shut
crackhead
the
ass
fuck up,
uncle,
you
dumbass
dumbass
nigga, your
bitch.
uncle ugly shit.
I made you
Your uncle
cry a
trying
long
to
time
climb
ago, bro. Remember that?
the wall, trying to nigga fell
all
underneath.
right. So
Remember when Barnaby
yo,
had you in
Jelani,
suicidal mode?
Like y'all are
Yo,
hella
so this
loud
is
right
what should
now.
happen,
Dumbass
bro.
bitch.
All right, if you decide not to make the map
All right.
because you lost the date or whatever, that's
Bro,
understandable.
just you wait, bro.
I'd say you
Be
should
all your
make it
asses,
though.
bro.
You
I'm
know
the
what I mean?
best sniper in the world.
You got to make the map. You know what I mean? Because I would love Bryn Star, but if you don't want to, just make the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. That's
Get
what I
that
was
nigga
planning on
Sora
doing.
back in here. You know what I mean? Because we need the people.
Nah.
So you're
Nah,
gonna
bro.
keep him out of the tournament because of this one altercation, bro. Like, oh my god,
That's what I'm saying. Brody
niggas
right,
don't
Brody
Bro,
mature,
right.
for
bro.
real,
Like, yeah,
bro.
like yo,
Honestly, lying, bro.
you would be just as immature as him. You know what I mean? For that shit, bro. You're supposed to be the bigger person. You're gonna disqualify the nigga over a petty ass map suggestion and you felt disrespected. Come on, bro. Like you said, you're dropping a rack over it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't fuck with that nigga that much over the
Can
map
I
suggestion.
can I be honest? Can I be
So
honest?
freaking slap.
So out of all of this time, ever since I said that I wanted to do this, I've been pretty calm with everybody because relatively I've been a different person the last time I
Well, me,
left.
daddy. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be calm in a lot of different situations because a lot of people had beef with me when I left, and a lot of people just either straight up don't like fucking like me or whatever. Like I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I wanted to turn over a new leaf for y'all and do it for community. So when I have to keep catching myself over and over and over again, and then you got niggas like this going out of the way, with these little petty ass comments like this shit matters. Like, fuck no. If you want to go out
Johnson,
of your
wait,
way and
What?
disrespect me out of my fucking tournament, then you don't have
Bro,
to
he
be
didn't
in it.
disrespect you, bro. Hey, I'm
what?
sorry, bro, but he didn't, bro. Like,
Yo,
Oh, no.
Jelani, invite him back, bro. Invite him back.
Yeah, bro. You gotta invite Sora back, bro. Come on, bro. He
Bro.
really didn't even do
Like,
shit.
bro,
I
it'll make
understand,
the
bro.
tournament
I
easier. Like,
understand, bro.
having more members.
I understand, bro. Sort of a little weird, bro. But it's alright, bro. We all a little weird,
Nah,
you know?
I don't. To be honest with you, I don't really have like the patience for all that immaturity.
You don't
I
need to
really
have the
don't.
patience for it. Invite him back and ignore
Bro,
that
it's
nigga.
like
Bro,
he
Bro.
invite
probably
him
joking.
back, bro.
Like,
Invite him back, bro. At this point, I'm not asking you, bro. Invite him back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you telling me, huh?
Oh, yo, chill, bro.
AMJ, shut your bald ass up in the back,
Bro,
dumbass.
shut the fuck up.
Nigga,
You're the
put your
one
back
bald, bro.
back window.
You got that
Nigga,
3-day fake.
nigga, shut your ass
bro.
up, dumbass nigga.
Go back
Nigga,
Thursday,
your uncle
fucking
ugly
pants, bro.
shit.
Shut
Nigga,
the
your
hell
fat
up,
ass
bro.
super
Yo, bro.
dumbass.
Yo, bro.
Nigga, they put that bitch in a
You don't
can
even
of
know what I
balls.
look like, so all this stuff is irrelevant. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. Nigga, your uncle smell like seaweed, dumbass nigga. And nigga, your uncle smell like hot dog water, dumbass nigga. Your uncle stink as fuck, dumbass nigga. Nigga, your
Bro, you
uncle.
really ate, bro. Oh my god.
Nigga, your uncle ugly.
This
Shut the
dude
fuck
sells
up, ugly
fake
ass nigga.
vape,
You
vape,
bug too.
what's it
Nigga,
called?
your
Vape
uncle.
magic, bro.
Nigga, your
This dude
uncle.
was selling
Nigga,
fake
your uncle.
vape, bro.
Yo, invite Sora back, bro. Invite Sora back.
Yeah, invite someone, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, Jelani. You're so strong.
Bro,
Debatable.
Sora didn't mean it. Sora didn't mean it. He just got
Please,
Yeah, he told
Bro.
me neither.
please.
I'm talking to Sora right now, Jelani, bro. He's
What are you
telling
talking
me.
about? He literally said that he didn't give a fuck. So I mean, if
He
you don't give
obviously
a
Bro,
fuck,
cares,
he
then
but
you
said
like,
don't care
he
to be
doesn't
here.
mean that, bro. He just said that because, like, it's an argument, bro.
It's not a fucking argument.
Oh, it
It
kind
was
of is.
unneeded.
Just invite him back, bro.
That was a whole fucking chat argument that you niggas had. What are you talking about?
A chat argument because I said no to a map that I didn't want.
I
No,
mean,
you
like,
said
it's
it.
still
You said it's
argument.
okay or something, bro, and that's like kind of disrespectful.
How was that disrespectful?
That's disrespectful, bro. You said, bro. Let me show you, bro. I can't. It's deleted.
What you want me to say? Oh, those were the fucking greatest. Like I wasn't even fucking thinking
No, bro.
about it
You
really.
could've
I just said they're
you could've-
okay.
No. You could have just said, no, thank you. Just something like that, bro. You said it was okay, bro.
Well, how about you tell your boy to stop being so goddamn soft and just fucking stop taking everything I say to fucking literacy. I literally just said that's okay. Like they're okay. Like,
Hey,
who cares?
Jelani, nah, you projecting there. Nah, you projecting too hard, cuz. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, both of
Projecting
you.
too hard at what?
Jelani, invite him back, or this is not going to end well for you.
Hey,
What?
wait.
Bro, what?
What are you
He's putting
talking
like,
about, Ryan?
bro. I'm not
Nah,
demanding nothing, bro. I'm just offering. What's it called? What's that called? Suggesting, bro.
yeah,
That's the word, bro.
bro, Jelani, bro, you got like way too offended by like what he said, bro. That nigga,
What?
he was
I
probably
did
trolling
because
you.
that
Like,
shit was out of pocket.
Bro, so invite him back, bro. Hash it out, bro. Man to man. That's it, bro. Kiss. That's it.
I already fucking hashed it out. I don't need to talk to that nigga.
Then don't
Bro,
talk to
hash
That's
it
him.
just
out
literally.
first.
That's just
Yo,
literally
Jelani,
over,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie, it's sad to see you like this, bro. I'm
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
that shit
disappointed.
pisses me off, bro.
Disappointed in you. I'm disappointed that this is how you really acting, bro. This is so worthless, bro. Really, let the nigga in, continue the tournament, have it be that, bro. You really not
Yo,
fucking with him over this, bro?
yo, Jelani.
yeah,
Bro,
bro,
it's
like,
a
come
good
on,
day
bro,
outside,
like,
bro.
what we're
Just
gonna do?
a good
And bro,
day, bro.
so we're actually like, bro, so we're making so much stuff for the tournament, bro. Like, you're really taking you're taking a big piece out the fucking puzzle, like, cuz, like, come on now, bro, like, just in running back, you ain't really do shit.
So good, man. So good, bro.
Hey, bro, look, I'll tell him that. Hey, Johnny, bro, I'll literally tell Sora not to say anything to you, bro. If you
You
like,
know
he
what?
like wants some bullshit like
You know
that.
what? It's fine. He can say whatever he wants. I guess I just need a second, whatever. But you need to get your boy, for real.
Alright.
All right, bro. Like, you gonna invite him back?
I'm
You
going to
gonna-
invite him back, but you need to get your boy.
Remember when I said that Jelani was sucking Ninja J's dick and just cucking to him when he pulled up into the tournament server? Well, what have I also told you that he was also discrediting Ninja J and talking shit about the very man that he loves to copy and kiss up to just moments before all that happened? Fucking dick.
All I'm saying is, I know that like people, for example, like you've got to like you've got to make an impact or somewhat had an impact on like the slapping community. But like, in my opinion, getting 32 people who's made an impact, bro, that's like fucking near impossible.
Near impossible until you get $860 at least.
No, I know, but like Ninja J, would you see him coming in?
Shit. Who the fuck wants Ninja J to join this tournament, bro?
Yeah, but he's also made an impact.
He's made it. The only impact that he's made is literally just making the game. He literally actually like hasn't done shit for the community other than just making those fucking maps. Like he's never been inclusive at all. Like he's separated himself from the community in the fact of him just making maps and that's it. He never actually interacted with anybody. And the only possible way that you would know Ninja J personally is if you were in Slapshot's group, which I was for a little bit. And
Didn't he host
yeah,
like
it's not.
tournaments though as well?
He only hosted.
Like I
He
think
only
it was two or
hosted two
three.
of them. He
Yeah,
only hosted two of them because there was only 3 Slapsters tournaments ever. There was the Dead Rose Cup, which was probably no one in here but me has ever even fucking heard of it. That shit was early as fuck. The Dead Rose Cup, the 2v2 tournament, and the Tournament of the Gods. And Tournament of the Gods was 2014. Dead Rose was like mid 2012, early 2012, and the 2v2 was 2013. I actually won that one with Lil Man, but
but I was gonna say what you could do for the chat to get people as well is open the tournament to other people, so they also get another chance.
Jelani, now I know good and goddamn well you are not trying to sit here and discredit Ninja J when all you are is just a copycat. And now, before any of you try to get on my ass and say, Basura, you're a copycat too. I know. But here's the other thing though. I'm perfectly okay with that. Because I know I was. At the time when I was still remaking all the Ninja J's maps, that was the purpose. I just wanted to remake the same maps that I got to play on back then. And most people probably didn't get the experience because this man just kept deleting all the good ones. That's really it. But somehow you mean to tell me that this bitch here gets a pass? Yeah, fuck all that. I mean, he acts like he's the best map maker on Little Big Planet or something when I literally just made his Susaku Castle in full detail with all as much as just nothing but a fucking picture. That's fucking bro. I'm honestly that's kind of my own personal gripe I've always had with Jelani. Like this nigga he thinks he's the best at everything he does. Oh, I'm God. I got the best perfect offense, perfect defense. Well, for one, there's no such thing as fucking fucking perfect defense. Perfect offense either. If you want to be, man. I hate you, Jelani. I can't stand this fucking guy. And that's not all either. There's more to this story. I'm only just speaking of just half of the bullshit that just led up to the tournament being still before it was even fucking it started. Like this is bullshit that all happened before it even started. That's crazy. But to sum it up, how it all ends though, whoo! This is my favorite part of the story. Now that we're caught up to present day, it's time to talk about exactly what caused this tournament to go awry. Because obviously with Jelani, you can never expect anything to go right or well or just anything good. Because with Jelani, everything always ends up in failure. So, now, before all then, the tournament was actually going pretty good. We had some decent fights. The Tricks versus Maroc fight was probably the best fight in the entire tournament, even though Jelani did not get that recording. But, like I said, everything was running very smoothly. But it was until, I think it was the third or fourth day of the tournament is when shit went wrong. It's come to my attention, Jelani held a grudge against the Tricksters ever since what happened back 2 years ago with him losing the Goichi bow and him being a pretty much laughingstock of the entire Slashers community. So he decided, you know what, let me just fake this whole tournament and try to put a hit out on them by making them all look retarded and embarrassed and whatever other word you want to use, just to make them look bad in this tournament. So Jelani decided to hire TT and a few others just to make sure that everything in the tournament will be going out in, I guess, Jelani's favor and theirs. But, of course, what they didn't account for was Modi losing to the first Hokage. And because of that, Jelani damn near kind of screwed up everything once again. So even though Jelani was the one that planned this all out, he was almost about to screw over his whole entire operation again. So TT decides to tell the tricksters all about what Jelani has been planning, plotting, everything that this tournament was even meant for. Basically, the entire tournament was just a sham just to get the tricksters in there, just to make them look stupid, but then basically waste everybody else's time that was in it, including mine, Morphix, and basically Afro, and whoever else was in it. Yeah, that's basically the gist of that story. But it doesn't just always end there, because Jelani, as soon as we all found out about what Jelani was doing, bro, we exposed this nigga in the entire Discord server for Ninja J to see, because he witnessed everything. Like, he witnessed the end of it. Let's say that. He witnessed the end of it. Ninja J came into the tournament server by the time the first 2 days of the tournament have already went by. And then the third day, he pulls up. Okay, so I was right. So yeah, he pulls up the third day, and then the fourth day is when all shit it's basically, the fourth day is when the tournament ends. Ninja J showed up for 1 day, only for the next day for him to witness Jelani looking like a fucking idiot. It's kind of funny. As soon as this tournament was over with, that's what kind of gave me the idea to do this series in the first place, because anyone that knows me knows I never really truly liked Jelani throughout the years. Like, I only ever really just respected this bitch ass nigga only just for the fact that he was quote unquote a top 3 old gen. So I want you all to feel what I feel for example. Imagine being in my shoes as an old gen. This is supposed to be one of your top colleagues, and he's just doing anything in his power just to make us all look bad. That's how I feel at this damn point. That's why I've been wanting to do this video. Honestly, I've been wanting to do this video for almost 7 years. Because I also know a little bit of shit about Jelani that no one else knows besides me and KB. If he was still on this earth right now, me and him will be the only ones that know this story. But since he's not, unfortunately, I gotta be the one to do it. So, Jelani, it really strikes me as odd how you've really sat here for all these years and said that you've been #1 and that you're the god of slapsters. Oh my god, I got the perfect defense, perfect offense, but you couldn't use your perfect defense and perfect offense to put down Goichibo. You definitely couldn't do that against Maroc because, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Before the tournament started, Jelani decided to verse Maroc, Elite Syndicate student, and he got aced. Or it probably wasn't ace, but from what I remember, he got beat twice. And it's because of that damn moment. JP Marley was the one that told me this. When JP told me that, I hella thought the tournament was about to be over. Because that's the same shit that happened last time. Jelani fought Goichibo too fucking early, got embarrassed, he quit the entire operation and left. That's what I thought this tournament was about to happen. But no, Jelani pushed through it, even though he had no business fighting anybody anyway. It's over for him. But somehow the tournament still went through, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it still failed. And honestly, before the tournament was even starting, I was already very skeptical about the shit for the long time. Like, actually, anybody that's on my Instagram story who watches it occasionally or normally does, they know for a fact that when this tournament was still not even fully, like, said and sure, I was very skeptical about this tournament even starting or just going off without no hitches whatsoever. Like, as I already knew something about this was just going to end up in failure. And of course, me being right as always, what the fuck happened? But yeah, so let me get back to the whole KB and Jelani and me situation. So, a lot of people are not going to know this name except for a few Ologens that are probably watching this. Now, there used to be this nigga that used to go by Little Dez and Dez BK. For a while, I actually thought that was just KB himself because his name is Dez, or short for Desmond. But no. I wasn't there for the fight, but I was there for the aftermath. Because even though me and KB were beefing, me and him would still run into each other a lot. Because me and him had a lot of the same homies, or we kicked it around the same crowd. I mean, it's kind of hard for you to not to, especially during 2014, when most of the same niggas that slap are usually going to be around the same other niggas that slap. So, but if y'all don't remember, PlayStation 3 used to have these like text group messages, but also before PS4 where they integrated the voice party chat where you can just talk to your friends and play the same game at the same time. You have to physically quit Little Big Planet or whatever game you were playing to set up a voice chat just to get everyone that you wanted in there, right? So, in that voice chat, it was 5 people. It was 2 of my teachers. You've heard these names before. Dragon Killer 456 and Rarecat. They go by Rodney and Mark. That's how I knew them. And then there was KB, Dez, and Jelani. So really there was 6. I was there during the aftermath after Dez had apparently just aced Jelani. And my nigga, I swear to God, right hand up, everything to KB, whatever the fuck. Bro, Jelani ain't shit but a bitch. Like, he would, like the same shit that he did, that he's been doing 7 years later, just 7 years ago, he was silent as fuck in a party chat filled with niggas just dogging his ass, bruh. It is not even fucking funny. I say it's not funny what it actually is, bruh. Oh my god. Sum it all up, Jelani. Don't ever call yourself the god of slapsters again. Do not call yourself the god of perfect defense and perfect offense. None of that bullshit, because you're not the god of anything. Honestly, if we want to put it there, I might as well consider myself the reaper of slapsters. It's always been my duty to take out toxic ass niggas throughout the years, and I've already done it with plenty other new gens. But to add you, an old gen who's supposed to be one of the most, in your words, respected, most highly regarded slappers of all time, it kind of feels good to add your legacy of all your fuck ups to my legacy to all of the past victims I've already had. Went from El Madara to Guichi Bo, really? Abode, fucking Gavinator, what other toxic ass new gens everybody else remembers me taking out that I don't remember? Yeah, that was my thing. And to add you to the list, it only sweetens the deal, my nigga. Well, feels pretty fucking good, too.